Advanced Custom Fields is a plugin that I've been using for my WordPress development projects for over 7 years now. It has got a ton of features and field types, and it's compatible with all sorts of third-party things, and it's really easy to work with the API. And all of that is probably a bunch of mumbo jumbo if you're watching this video and starting out as a beginner. So follow along. In time, everything will make sense. It's perfectly okay to start off with the free plugin. But I encourage you, if you do continue with some of my more complex tutorials, to go ahead and upgrade to the pro version, because many of my tutorials in the advanced portion will begin using some of these fields. And so once again, not a requirement, but helpful if you do. So let's go ahead and make some fields, and so I can just kind of show you what it's all about. So first of all, here is a normal post in WordPress. As you can see, there's no extra fields. You've got your title, and then you begin building your content using the content blocks. So imagine if we want to collect specific information. So let's say a date or time, or a URL or something like that, or an image or whatever. We have to collect that input into input fields. And so Advanced Custom Fields gives us an easy way where we can do that. Input fields are going to be the foundation of a lot of the very, very complex and very, very useful business functionality that we create going forward. And so you're going to get exposed to this plugin a lot. So right now in this video, we're just doing an overview, but be prepared to see a lot of it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just create a couple of fields and put it at the bottom of that post. So I'm going to name this field group tester fields. I'm going to add a text field. And you see that the field type is text. I'll add a date and time picker field. Now make sure that you don't have any spaces or special characters in your field name. You'll break things. Even though it's allowed, you'll break things. So now we'll select date and time picker. And finally, let's do an image. Now, the location rules allows us to decide where we want these fields to show up inside of WordPress. So I'm going to say if the post type is equal to post, so that's going to put this information, put these fields on posts and not pages. So now we'll go back to our Hello World post. And down here at the bottom, now we have these fields. If I put some information in here, here's our date and time. Click that, let's select the date, and let's select time. Finally, let's select an image. And now let's update. So I'll just show quickly, if we add a new post, as you can see, we still have our fields, but they're empty because this is a brand new post. However, if we go back and edit our existing post, the data still remains. This data can now be accessed programmatically or other ways inside of WordPress that we'll get into in our next videos.